family and community, and all within the beauty and tradition of Greece.
Constantino.
Ah, Michael, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Welcome to CHALKIDA,
Thank you. The bells are ringing today.
Yes, this is the very somber bells for the funeral of Jesus Christ, the saddest day of the year for the Greek Orthodox people. But also the most important, because tomorrow he's resurrected.
You and your family are still fasting.
No animal products, eggs, cheese, nothing.
None of that. Well, thank you for letting me join you and your family.
Well, you're welcome. We have, of course, a lot of preparation to do now and some shopping for tomorrow.
It's Good Friday, and I've been invited by Dino Politis and his extended family to join them for Easter weekend. Our first stop is Dino's local bakery.
This is Stamatis' bakery. I've been coming here since I was a little kid.
Really?
And here is Stamatis. Τι κάνει Σταμάτη? And today, his son and his family are continuing the baking tradition in the traditional way. See, they use olive wood, as you can see here, and it's really the last of its kind. But the bread, for me, always reminds me of my childhood, and also I like the taste, but, you know, it's a bit heavy. Some people, especially today, they like lighter breads, like the French breads, the baguettes. For Easter, there's a very special Christ bread, and we have the stamp which reads on it, Jesus Christ conquers all. He is victorious.
How important is this bread for Easter?
Bread, as you may know, is the symbol of Christ. By putting the stamp on it, which actually says Jesus Christ, and then blessing it also in the church, it's absolutely the most symbolic part of Easter.
My mom always made a traditional Easter bread, too.
Really?
Not like this.
Sweet or...
She scented it with cardamom.
Cardamom? Michael, this is our old family house. It's at least 200 to 300 years old, the actual house, but we've been here for about 400 years.
Really?
Hello. This is Michael.
Calamara.
My sister-in-law, Calamara. Ariana, my goddaughter, and Alexia.
Michael, Calimara. I'm still getting my Calimaras and Calamaris mixed up.
That's okay.
Shall we get cooking?
Yeah.
Let's get cooking. Let's do it.
We're going to make Christosomo. Christo, Christ, and somi, bread. Christ bread. You're very good at whisking that together.
Thank you. I like where this is going. Olive oil, sugar, orange juice, and here comes red wine.
This is sweet red wine.
I've made a lot of different breads, but I have never used
First
wine
time.
ever in the
First
bread.
time.
First time.
Now we're going to slowly add the flour. It's going to make a nice sticky
We'll start
dough.
Are you guys hungry? You'll have to help us when the dough's ready.
You can see it's starting to take form, but it's still sticky.
Hi, Alexia.
Yeah, it should be very sticky. Okay.
A nice aroma.
We have to put some olive oil on our hands. And it's actually going to stay in this bowl and rise.
Okay.
I think I'm going to keep you around. You're very good at cleaning up, too. Cooking and cleaning.
Good Friday is a day of mourning, so the fasting continues as a way of showing traditional respect through personal sacrifice. Even oil is avoided, so meals tend to be very simple, like a pot full of rustic lentil soup prepared by Dino.
Cookie time.
Cookie time.
We have an audience.
Yes, they're waiting to help us.
Are you guys cookie makers?
It's a very rich cookie. Lots of butter.
Don't you think it's one of the neatest things about any holiday is all the special food that you make, and only that time of year?
Absolutely. Who wants to make cookies? Me. Get in there with our hands and smush it into a ball. Okay, this is one shape that we can do with the braid.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to keep twisting it over. Michael's going to make a snail. And then we'll pop them in the oven and we'll eat them on Sunday, right?
And who's going to eat the most cookies on Sunday? Raise your hand. Me? I'll bet I can eat more cookies than all you guys put together.
Okay, Michael, our bread's ready.
Back to work.
Can we help?
You know what? We've got a special job for you guys. Take turns, brush it all over with egg.
Right there. Oh, missed a spot. Oh, gosh, I'm glad you saw that.
Everybody take some sesame seeds and sprinkle them all over the top. Make sure it's all covered. Who's going to open this up? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, can you guys do it all together?
What does the egg symbolize?
The egg is the color red, symbolizing the blood of Christ. All together and just pop it on the table. Good job. And put
See you
that in the oven.
Sunday. I'm in Greece on the island of Evia for Orthodox Easter. This is a very holy time, but it's also a time of celebration and food. It's Saturday morning, and my friend Dino Politis and I are searching for ingredients for tonight's resurrection dinner and tomorrow's Easter Sunday feast.
You know, lettuce, spring onions, dill. For the classic Greek salad, you know, red to nice tomatoes and cucumbers and Greek feta cheese. Feta, by the way, literally means slice. It's a legal kind of weight of a piece of white cheese. Then we'll get some additional lettuce and spring onions for the intestine and innards soup, which we have to cook up.
Hold on a second, the intestine and innards soup.
Yeah, you just have a little bit of intestine along with the vegetable and lemon soup.
I'm keeping an open mind.
Okay, and an open stomach. Μία σακούλα με 3 και άλλη μία με 3.
What are these greens here?
Those are literally greens. They're hand-picked weeds. They call them weeds. And I love these. Completely organic.
Let's get some.
Λαδάκι λεμόνι. Με το νερό λαδάκι λεμόνι.
Just boil it gently and then put olive oil and lemon.
No, we have plenty. We have plenty.
Fine. She's giving us more.
Goodness.
She's giving us too much now. Yes,
That's great. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
It's a beautiful tomato. What's better, the big long one or the baby
Τι είναι
one?
καλύτερα? They're
The
different
smaller
types.
one, different types. Which
Τι είναι
ones are
καλύτερα?
better?
Those are better.
Better? Let's take these. I smell garlic.
Well, there's dried garlic, but oh, here we've got fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic. Let's
yeah.
get some of that.
Which is nice.
Thank you. And we still need some oregano, of course. We can't do anything in Greece without oregano.
Fresh oregano we definitely need. He says, why don't you take some figs? Take some as a gift. Take some.
Thank you.
Take it. Wow. She's giving you a gift of the figs.
Thank you.
Nice done.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's drop all this stuff off at my house.
Okay.
And then I've got a special place to show you for a special little lunch today.
Okay. Yasu.
Yes. This is my favorite seafood restaurant overlooking the island of Evia.
What a view. Let's see, we've got squid, calamari, 1/8 of an octopus, and some local clams.
So this is our last day of Lent, and this is something that we could eat within the rules of Lent. Sure. Now, let me show you a trick. If you put some lemon on these, you think they're dead?
Oh,
look what's happening now.
They're moving. That's how you know they're fresh.
That's how you know they're fresh,
Look
exactly.
at that. What are the things that you can't eat during Lent?
Animal products, any kind of meat, sheep, beef, pork, also chicken, of course, is forbidden. We sacrifice once a year, things that are, we value, which is, protein, milk products, also smoking, sacrifice something, sure. Just in following in Jesus Christ's footsteps. To your health.
Cheers.
Should we go get intestines now?
Shall we?
Let's go.
Never turn down a trip to the intestine shop. And here we go.
Here we go. So here we are at our local butcher. I've been coming here for decades. A lot of the fat on me has come from eating this beautiful meat here, lamb, pork. And here's my good friend, Tikanis.
Hi.
This is Michael.
Nice to meet you.
From Canada.
We've come for your lamb. Are you going to cook one tomorrow for your family?
Yes, of course.
The best one.
Το καλύτερο.
Okay, well, that's the one we want to buy.
Αυτό θέλουμε, το δικό σου. We want yours.
They all look good to me. Are we going to roast it with the head on?
Yes, με το κεφάλι. Yes.
Head on? Cool. And is this the busiest time of year for lamb?
Έχει τα περισσότερα αρνιά, δεν πουλάτε τώρα?
Yes.
Ναι, yes.
Greece lamb,
It's registered
Best in the world.
Yes.
Okay. Now how are we going to get this back to your place?
We're going to carry it.
I guess we are. But we're not just here for the meat. We also need one of the most traditional Orthodox Easter ingredients of all, lamb's intestines, for soup.
Okay, so we'll just drop the lamb off at the house, and we'll take the entrails, intestines to make the soup.
Shall we start cleaning the intestines?
Yes, you can.
In Greece, Easter is the most important holiday of the year. Many of its traditions relate to eating, so I've spent the day with my friend Dino Politis and his family collecting and preparing food. After 40 days of fasting, they're getting ready to break the fast with a rather unique ingredient. Fresh lamb's intestines for a classic holiday soup, margaritsa, a tradition that is, well, it's fading away, so we've come to Dino's aunt's house because she's the only one left in his family who knows how to make this soup.
Oh, nice to meet you, Brenda.
We're very lucky that still my auntie here still knows how to do it, and we can have it tonight. So she's cooking up some of the livers and stuff.
So liver, stomach?
And stomach in this part. Here we go.
Oh, aren't those beautiful?
Just like spaghetti.
Unbelievable. Look how long they are. Should we start cleaning the intestines?
Yes, you can.
The lamb's intestines are washed many times with water and vinegar. Let's just say that we don't want any extra protein for supper.
As this broth was simmering, I have to admit, the smell's not very nice, really, but it's not the intestines that give the broth that intense smell. It's actually the liver that's in here. And now that we've added the vegetables, the smell has really been toned down quite a bit. There we go.
They're really huge.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they smell nice.
You know, by the
don't
time
they?
they get to me in the supermarket, they don't smell that good.
The soup is finished with a mixture of lemon juice and egg. The highly acidic juice keeps the egg from scrambling. Together, the mixture adds flavor and richness to the broth.
Riches with the taste.
This soup is the food that will break 40 days of fasting after tonight's midnight mass, which is just a few hours away. It's just before midnight, and the funeral procession and resurrection mass are underway.
Christ is risen.
He is risen indeed.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
Now we are allowed to break the fast, to have meat. And we'll go home and have that simple soup with intestines that we made earlier today, just to get our bodies accustomed again to meat, protein.
To get ready for that big lamb
For the
tomorrow.
big lamb feast tomorrow.
Sure. And we'll take the flame with us?
We'll take the flame with, and we take it and we bless the house by making a cross at the entrance of the door. A black paint. The smoke will make a cross.
After 40 days of fasting, the body needs to be slowly reintroduced to meat. The lamb intestine soup is a good way to do that. It's also enjoyed with the local bread, with the Easter stamp.
Kind of eggy, lemony.
Yeah, it's good. I particularly like the lemon flavor.
Tomorrow morning, we go out at, well, crack of dawn, 7 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, we start roasting the lambs.
And the cookies.
And the cookies.
We get to eat the cookies tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. And the bread. Huh?
We have lots to look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's Easter Sunday morning, and we're at the summer house of Dino's cousin Maria. Everyone else is still sleeping, but for the cooks, there's work to be done.
It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, and we're just getting started. We have to get this fire lit. We've got to get the charcoal going. We've got to get this lamb on the spit, because this is going to take at least 4 hours to cook. One of the challenges when you're spit roasting a whole animal is that it starts to sort of spin around the spit. So you have to figure out a way to lock it onto the spit so that the animal continues to rotate and cook evenly. That's what all this hardware's for. Why are we using charcoal? Why not just wood for the whole fire?
Because the wood is burning very fast. You will lose it. The charcoal stays long.
So, George, you're mixing oregano and salt?
Oregano, salt, and pepper.
Lots of oregano and salt.
We've got some garlic, oregano,
Cheese,
we've got cheese.
cheese.
This is perfect way to use that garlic.
I think so.
Oh,
Fresh garlic.
How about some onions?
Onions.
We've got onions. We've got whole garlic, onions, salt, and oregano. Time to sew that belly up and get roasting. So, only 4 hours more spinning. I think I'm going to need this. Well, I know what I'm doing for the next few hours.
It's Easter Sunday morning in Greece. After a 40-day fast and 4 hours of slowly turning a spit roast lamb scented with oregano and garlic, I can't resist my first taste.
The skin's for
Taste some.
Yeah, take it. Take it.
Oh, ooh, ooh. That's hot. Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah.
Of course, no Greek meal would be complete without spanakopita, so hostess Maria and her daughter are busy too. They're also making another Greek staple, tzatziki.
Tzatziki. Tzatziki.
Yes.
Tzatziki.
Yes, yes.
Yogurt, cucumbers, garlic, olive oil. We make this at home all the time, actually. Kokoretsi?
Kokoretsi. Also intestines, like the one we had last night in the soup. But here they're actually spun around on the skewer and they're roasting.
All that anticipation.
You'll just feel, you know, that...
Seasoning the meat.
It's also something else. You've had 40 days of fasting, 40 days of, you know, not eating meat. And it's like you're running a marathon, you know, you're in the Olympics.
Last mile.
And it's like the last couple hundred meters or whatever. This is the last couple hundred meters.
There's the treat.
Oil stuff, huh?
The garlic. That's a treat. Look what I found.
Wow, our garlic, our fresh
that.
garlic. You had a fresco scordo χτες. Excellent. Love it.
Look at that. What do we call this again?
Kokoretsi.
Those intestines are pretty good. Oh, the cookies! The cookies! Oh, there's my snail. Look at that.
Michael's cookie.
Thank you.
Σε στέλνουμε εσύ καλοκαίρι.
That's,
Κορέτσι.
Κρέας και θέλει κανείς ψαχνό.
Κάνα σαεκτζής εδώ, κάνα...
oh, okay. Oh, yeah, look at that, of course.
The sesame.
The kids did such a good job brushing and pushing the egg in.
There it is.
There it is. And of all the things on this table, what's the one that you look forward to the most?
Well, I think it must be the lamb.
Me? How's it feel? The first taste, eh? I don't think I've ever anticipated lamb this much before after turning it for 3 hours. I knew it would be good. You just knew it would. It's not just the taste of the lamb, though. It's where the lamb came from, how we cooked it, who we cooked it for, where we're cooking it. I respect very much the tradition of fasting and doing without. It reminds us of how fortunate we truly are.
In more than one way.
I understand that very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, everybody. Here's to Team Rotisserie.
All the best.